I, Avery Ross, accept Caleb Bennett's rejection. The last fragile thread of our bond shattered completely at that very moment. The corner of my soul that had been like dead ruins suddenly trembled. An ancient, majestic voice echoed clearly in my mind.
Those blind fools have no idea what they've awakened.
I jerked my head up sharply. In the depths of my brown pupils, a brilliant silver gleam flashed.
I thought that was love. Until tonight, his 18th birthday. I stood below the stage, watching him with anticipation. Caleb took a deep breath, his gaze cutting precisely through the crowd and locking onto me. His pupils suddenly dilated vertically. I knew the moon goddess had bound us together. We were destined mates. He looked at me.
Come up here, Avery. I've prepared a surprise for you.
He looked at me.
My heart raced uncontrollably. Was he going to announce to the entire pack that he'd keep his promise? I had just stepped onto the platform when Caleb's hand clamped down on my shoulder like a steel vise. I couldn't move. The next second, a blonde, blue-eyed girl with a killer figure strutted out from the shadows on high heels, playing with scissors coated in silver dust. It was Bailey, the neighboring alpha's daughter and head cheerleader at school, a mediocre she-wolf with nothing but looks.
Caleb, is this the welcome gift you mentioned?
Bailey giggled into the microphone.
Your way of proving to me that you're completely severing ties with your past burden?
Caleb, what are you doing? Let me go.
I whispered, my body trembling with fear and humiliation. He chuckled low in my ear.
Avery, even if the moon goddess bound us together, so what? Do you think a cripple who can't even shift deserves to be Luna of the Dark Moon Pack? I'm sick of dragging around this dead weight.
Do it, Bailey. She deserves this.
Caleb ordered coldly. Snip-dot silver dust grazed my neck, instantly burning a red mark. A strand of dark brown hair fluttered down. The crowd below erupted in thunderous laughter. They raised their phones. Camera flashes going crazy, recording this wolfless girl's miserable state. I bit my teeth and looked up at Caleb.
Why?
My voice trembled.
You said you'd protect me.
Protect?
Bailey laughed delightfully, snatching the microphone. I felt ice cold all over, staring at Caleb in disbelief. I hoped he'd refute it, even just one word of denial.
My heart felt like it was being crushed by a spiked iron fist. So the life debt I'd paid for with everything in his eyes. It was just humiliating moral blackmail.
Avery, just kneel down today and acknowledge as Bailey your Luna, and swear to be her servant forever.
I'll be merciful and let you stay in the Dark Moon Pack.
I'm doing this for your own good. I've done that's much for your own good. After all, a wolfless can't survive 3 days outside pack territory.
As long as you obey, I'll still take care of you.
I knelt on the cold floor, trembling all over. 18 years of devotion had earned me a public execution to please his new lover. How pathetic I was. Caleb walked over to Bailey and took her blood-stained hand. He looked down at my wretched state with contempt and used his alpha authority to declare loudly.
I, Caleb Bennett, future alpha of the Dark Moon Pack, formally reject you, Avery Ross, as my destined mate.
The agonizing pain of having the mate bond forcibly severed swept through my entire body like a tsunami. My knees buckled and I collapsed heavily to the ground, the pain almost suffocating me.
Get lost, Avery. Don't dirty my coronation ceremony.
Caleb looked at me coldly, as if viewing a pile of stinking. Amid piercing laughter, I fled from Caleb's coronation. Back in my empty dorm room, I stood before the full-length mirror, looking at my hair that looked like it had been chewed by a dog, and the horrific red mark burned into my neck by the pure silver scissors. Tears fell. Don't cry, Avery.
I dragged my suitcase from under the bed and swept all my belongings into it. My phone screen lit up on the desk. It was an iMessage from Caleb.
Avery, come to the equipment room behind the school. We need to talk. One last time.
My broken heart gave a traitorous pang of pain. Even though logic told me I should block him immediately. 18 years of emotional habit still drove me to grab my jacket and rush into the cold night.
The old field house had no lights. I pushed open the rusty iron door.
Caleb?
Bang. The door was kicked shut behind me and locked. Blinding flashlight beams hit my face. Bailey and several high-ranking she-wolves who usually terrorized the school surrounded me with baseball bats, looking at me like prey.
Look who it is. A stray dog following her master's scent with her tail wagging.
Bailey played with her phone. That text had been sent from Caleb's phone.
What do you want?
I stepped back, staring at her coldly.
I just wanted to give you one last lesson about knowing your place.
The door opened and Caleb walked in. He glanced at the crushed stone, then at my miserable state, and frowned with annoyance. He pulled Bailey lovingly into his arms, his voice gentle.
Baby, didn't I tell you not to come to dirty places like this? Your dress is covered in dust.
Bailey nestled against him pitifully.
Caleb, I just wanted her to return your things, but she tried to threaten me with that broken stone.
Caleb said coldly.
You scared Bailey. I already rejected you. You should have some self-awareness and stop trying these childish tricks to get my attention.
I suddenly found it absurd. For trash like this, I'd lost my wolf soul and endured 8 years of humiliation. When despair reaches its peak, it transforms into deadly emptiness. I released my grip on the crushed stone. I didn't want it anymore, Caleb. The Dark Moon Pack, my 18 years of bonsai, didn't want any of it. I struggled to stand and wipe the blood from my hands. Calmly, I spoke the formal words of severance.
I, Avery Ross, accept Caleb Bennett's rejection.
The last fragile thread of our bond shattered completely at that very moment. The corner of my soul that had been like dead ruins suddenly trembled. An ancient, majestic voice echoed clearly in my mind.
Finally willing to throw away this garbage, my little wolf cub? Those blind fools have no idea what they've awakened.
I jerked my head up sharply. In the depths of my brown pupils, a brilliant silver gleam flashed. The smugness froze on Caleb's face for a second. He shouted at me unnaturally.
That's right. Stay here and reflect properly. Don't let me see you bullying Bailey again.
The equipment room door was locked with malicious intent, leaving me alone in the darkness. Click. The snick of a metal lighter closing. I turned alertly. A man in a black hoodie emerged from the shadows. He had clearly witnessed everything that just happened. In the moonlight through the window, I saw those eyes black as the abyss, the dangerous aura of an apex predator.
What a night full of surprises.
The man's voice carried dangerous amusement.
So, abandoned little white wolf? Ready to burn this hypocritical school to ash?
None of your business. The man paused, then chuckled low.
Stubborn.
He murmured.
I like that.
He stepped forward and slipped a pure black card into my jacket pocket.
I like your eyes, little white wolf. If you run into trouble, or if you want someone to help you get revenge, you can find me.
Then he turned toward the locked rusty iron door and casually snapped his fingers. Boom. A deafening explosion. The heavy iron door along with half the brick wall crumbled and collapsed, sending dust throughout the hallway.
See you around, Avery.
The man vanished like a ghost melting into the night. I pulled out the black card, only a phone number and a name, Kaylin Blackwood.
Ver mais. Clique para baixar.